Handful of cities and towns all across Connecticut are choosing to reverse course, rolling back to phase 2 restrictions. In fact, the Elm City is one of them. That's where we find Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland. He is live right now with the mobile newsroom for us. Matt.
Well, Mark, New Haven's mayor has said that he's hoping this move will keep the community safe while also reducing the spread of the virus. In neighboring Hamden, well, they're doing the same. Grabbing a bite to eat, Deborah Froberg, a COVID survivor, takes plenty of precautions.
My thought is that there's not enough people wearing masks.
But while waiting for her lunch inside Hamden's Brownstone House restaurant, she feels plenty of others in Connecticut just aren't grasping the severity. And some might say the climbing number of cases proves her point.
I think if they're not affected personally, they don't take it seriously. And that's the unfortunate part.
Here in Hamden, the town is going back to phase 2, which means restaurants like this one will now have to cut back on their capacity from 75% down to 50%.
It allows us just to grab people's attention and say, you really have to start taking this seriously again.
Earlier this month, Connecticut moved ahead to phase 3, but since then, the state's positivity rate has more than doubled. It's why last night, Hamden Mayor Kurt Lang told Eyewitness News the phase 3 reopening may have given some a false sense of confidence. It's the same in neighboring New Haven.
Clearly, we don't take any of these decisions lightly. We realize that these decisions impact people's lives in significant ways, and so there was a lot of deliberation.
So the Elm City is rolling back its reopening guidelines and reducing capacity at businesses like restaurants, barbershops, hair salons, and gyms to 50% as well. Angel Chang, who opened Menyagumi, his Japanese ramen shop on Orange Street back in March, weathered the storm of starting a restaurant during a pandemic. But now, with another wave underway, he's asking people to mask up in order to help businesses out.
Especially with winter right around the corner, and yes, you snow today and everything. I mean, the scare and everything is still out there, it's still pretty big.
Now, here in New Haven, the restrictions are not just on the businesses. Those rising numbers also impacting the school and the local school bus company. We're going to have that part of the story coming up tonight at 6. We're live with the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.